Chapter 10, Personal Growth. This chapter is all about looking inward, reflection, growth, navigating those ups and downs that we all experience in life. One of my favorite parts of this chapter is an excerpt from a parable that Dan and Perry wrote, and it's called The Parable of the Trapeze. It's all about navigating the complexity of change. And the whole point of the story is that when you're flying on trapeze bars, there's a moment where you can see the next bar ahead of you, but you have to let go of that current bar that you're holding on to in order to move forward. And it can be terrifying because there's a place in the middle where you're not holding on to anything. And you think you're going to catch that next bar, but you're not totally sure. This can apply to applying for a new job or making a big change, moving to a new city, breaking up with someone. There's always that place in the middle where it's unknown. We don't know what to expect. While we're here, I'll just share another side of this chapter that's one of my favorites in the book. It's called the Inner Critic Inventory. Inner critics, I love to hate them. We all have inner critics. We all have those voices that tell us you're not good enough, you're not this enough, pretty enough, smart enough, motivated enough. It's exhausting just thinking about it. With the Inner Critic Inventory exercise, the goal is get them out of your head and onto the paper. Knowing that we all have them, it's not about trying to turn them off forever, it's just trying to turn the volume down. So imagine if you're tuned in inner critic radio. It's playing in your head all day long. What's the volume at on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's say it's at an 8. Think about how can you turn the volume down to something more like a 2 or a 3.